Vortex Diamondback binocular. This is a entry-level binocular. It's similar to the Nikon Monarch, and it's got a lot of great features, a couple drawbacks, but overall it's fairly decent. We'll start with the negatives first because the list is rather short actually. So on the negative side, the Vortex occasionally has been known to break its seal and they call it the Vortex fog. I haven't seen this myself, but I have seen several reviews that people have had this happen to them. And the fog is basically when the glass, the seal breaks in the glass in the case, and condensation and moisture gets in. When you go to look through them, all you can see is fog. I haven't experienced that myself, but there has been several reviews that this has happened. The second negative, and this may not be a big deal depending on what you're hunting, is at dusk and dawn, sometimes it's not as bright as some of the higher end binoculars. But that being said, for this price point in the entry level, it's only $200 approximately, and you know, for $200 you can't really expect a Swarovski or a Zeiss caliber binocular. Now for the plus side of this, these have like a rubberized coating to hold on to. They feel really good in your hands. They have a similar coating to some of the higher, or I shouldn't say similar coating, but like a similar feel to some of the higher end binoculars just when you're holding them, versus some of the super cheap like Bushnell out of the plastic shrink wrap package that you'd get at Bass Pro or Cabela's, that are like that hard plastic. These do have a rubbery feel. The other positive on these is probably the warranty. The lifetime warranty, and it's no questions asked. Like, you could drop them, you can break them, it could be your fault and they'll still replace them. Whereas if something comparable like the Nikon Monarch gets broken, and if you ran over it with your truck or whatever, there's no way they would replace that. So the warranty is really one of the key reasons why people go with the Vortex to begin with. That being said, for the glass quality wise, I was absolutely shocked at how good the clarity and the brightness was with these binoculars at normal light conditions. That half an hour before sunrise and half an hour after sunset, I did find them a little dark, but other than those times of the day, incredibly bright, very clear glass for the most part. Now, most of the optics that I've had have been the higher end binoculars and spotting scopes such as like the Swarovskis, and that's a night and day difference going that step up, but that's also 10 times the price of these binoculars. I would definitely recommend a set of these Vortex Diamondbacks for anybody that's either just getting into hunting or that's on a budget. This is by far the best quality binocular I've found for this price point, and even though I've got the high-end binoculars that I use for my mountain hunting and whatnot, this is a great pair to leave in the truck, bounce around. It's a good all-purpose pair. You forget one at home, you can pull these out and you'll do just fine with them. It's definitely, like I said, not a Swarovski or a Zeiss caliber piece of glass, but for the price point I don't think you can beat it. The other thing that I really liked about these is they're very compact. They've got some of the cheaper binoculars, you can only fold them in so far, or they're side by side, whatever the reason for their design, but these are actually designed very similar to a higher end binocular. The reticle or the eyepieces are adjustable, and you can tune them just like you would on any other pair of binoculars to really dial it in for your eyes. This pair is only an 8x42. I think this is a pretty good, for myself anyways, it's a pretty good power to objective lens. It doesn't weigh a whole ton, versus sometimes guys get the bigger binoculars with a 50 mil objective lens, or 10, 12 power binoculars for longer range binocular, or longer range glassing. But I found this 8x40 size is just about perfect for game like deer and sheep and elk and whatnot. And for sheep that I like to hunt, I use these to pick up movement, and then I'll pull out my spotting scope to really zoom in and see what I'm really looking at. But just for an all-purpose binocular, I don't think you can beat these for the price point, the warranty, and the clarity of the glass. But yeah, compared to the other lower end brands, I think the Nikon Monarch is probably a close second, if not equivalent for quality wise, but the Vortex edges it out in terms of you've got the warranty that is pretty much unsurpassed, I think, in under any brand. And it definitely blows away the lower end Leopold in terms of quality and clarity, and it definitely is more comparable to a higher end. It's probably more comparable to a higher end brand, but their base model. That's what I'm trying to get at. So like a Zeiss Conquest line maybe, or something to that effect. But overall, I'd give these a 5 out of 5, based on being an entry-level binocular. I don't think they could really do much more to improve these for the price point, and I'd recommend these to anyone starting out.